Hello and welcome back to chapter 6, lecture number 8. In the previous lecture we applied a texture on the leaves and we created a stem, and now I want to apply the leaves on the stem. So we grab the nettle leaf, we rotate it and we put this in position, and let's move the background a little bit more to the rear. So, and this leaf needs to be inside of the stem. You can see the stem is a little bit, has some weird UVs, and we will fix this later. But first we need to focus on the nettle. So I like to extend the stem a little bit. So pressing O, just like this. That will be good. Add some extra edge lines. That will make it even better. And we put this in position and we rotate it. Something like this will fit very well. And we grab the tip, pressing O, and we scale this a little bit. As you can see, I do not really care about what really happens because I like the deformations, what occur when we just apply it. So something like this, and maybe I like to no, we will do that later because we duplicate it, and we grab another one and we put this on the stem as well. Just zoom in a little bit, solid, and the stem needs to be smooth shaded as well. GX, GY. Alright, and I like to extend the root, the stem a little bit more, and some edge lines over there, and over there. And we grab the rear one, and we're putting it right there, and the other side. And we're going to do some fancy rotation. Oh, press O and rotate it. And there you go. And I like to do some twisting like this. Always looks pretty cool. Yeah. And the next one, and we continue doing what we need to do. And same for this this nettle leaf. The stem is very small, so we had to do this in the beginning, but yeah, we didn't. I had to fix this, and some edge lines over there and over there, so we can just twist it and putting us in position. Yeah, great. And it's on the same side of the other one, but just a bit different. And it should be smaller, because this one is really, really big. We need to try to match our reference. That's something to keep in mind. And we continue. And we grab it and rotate it, and rotate it again. You can see this one is really curved, so I try to recreate that effect, and this works out pretty good. Great. So in fact, I want to do the same with these ones. Perfect. That one was twisted, and I like to do the same for this one. Oh wow, great. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 leaves, and we grab the bottom one and we rotate it and we make it smaller. and we put it right there. So we want to have as much variation as we can to put on the nettle. And we now grab some of these sides and we press G and we just drag this right there and we rotate it. And it feels maybe a little bit weird doing it like this, but you want to have the curviness in this nettle. Perfect. So we grab the next one and we rotate it and just deform it, make it smaller. And you won't really see this in the end, that you just copy other leaves. You won't really see that. And there you go. And that one. And scale it. Yeah. So we continue, but I will pause the video. I'd like you to focus on these leaves on top. So let's focus on these two. You duplicate one of these, or you can duplicate these and make them smaller and more binded together. So I will pause it, and good luck. And welcome back. So let's take a closer look at what I did. I duplicate one of these leaves. I made them smaller. I just rotate them more upwards, and I bind these more together. And maybe it looks a little bit meshy, that you think, well, it looks good in render, but don't be afraid for that. Just try to make it, to bind them together, and try to achieve this effect, and it will look good. So I want to finish it, so we duplicate one more time, and let's remove some vertices from the tip. And you want to hit the root and grab, for example, that one, make it smaller, or maybe a bit bigger, and you want to remove the root as well. Go to the solid view if you want to see what you're doing. Alright, and you can change this a little bit just to add randomness in it. This one is really, really twisted, but it's perfect. I like it. I like it. I think it's good. I hope so. Right, so we have these nice leaves. So I'd like to do some tweaking during the process. I keep watching it and I keep rotating it. That's sort of the workflow I have. Review your work, and then you continue. So I will copy these leaves again, and you can see there are smaller ones right there, and it's just very simple. You copy and you paste it, and be aware it's just hitting the root. There you go. We just rotate it and just putting it right there, and we do this again for the next one. Let's go for these very small leaves and Shift D and rotate it, something like this, make it a bit bigger. Needs to just hit the stem, and one more because we have them here as well. Right there. Just there you go. Yeah, it's hitting it. It's like the new nettle leaves getting out of the flower. And a bit smaller. And check, double check. So you can see some are more curved, so we keep improving the leaves. Tip a little bit. Wonderful. I think this one was a little bit too big. And you will see that if some leaves are out of proportion, you probably want to change that. and on this side it's quite empty, so I like to twist it so each side is a little bit covered by nettle, and it needs to be in balance, so maybe that one needs to be right there. All sort of things you need to be aware of. Just look around and take a look if it looks good. So we go to the material view, and have a quick impression of what we've created. And well, it's not bad at all. So in the next lecture we will make some variations. So we'll make smaller ones, medium ones, and we put this in one collection. And then we finish this nettle flower. Alright, see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.